Do you think you're doing something that's particularly unique, or you're more concerned with just being the best amongst a crowded market?
I think it's a good question, actually. I mean, the size of the prize, if you like, is infinite. I mean, there is no shortage of real estate and people that want to buy property. What I've focused in is bridging loans, which is this kind of, if bridging loans is this table, then property is the whole of London, as far as size of the opportunity is concerned. So having built up this track record and given positive returns to investors for so long, kind of £2 billion of transactions that I've been involved with personally, I think there's an opportunity to do this now. I'm doing it very differently to how I would see my peers in the space. So what I've seen people do until now is raise a load of money, kind of tech startup, go out, raise money, and start spending it on marketing and branding and pushing your name out as far and wide as you can. I'm spending all of my own money building this technology, which we've built, and we are live. So now all of our investors, whether they own property or loans, can come to tabhq.com. They can look at their portfolio of investments, see how much income they're earning, and look at all the new opportunities that are becoming live. And I think as far as your question is concerned, I think nobody owns this space yet. So there is no kind of iPod of fractional ownership in property. Like when I started lending money, online banking didn't exist.
Yeah.
You couldn't log on your phone and check your balance in your bank. You couldn't set up your direct debits, change your direct debits, pay your friends. That just didn't exist. So just within my kind of short 15 years of working, these things have changed dramatically. And I see that changing more and more and more. So I believe I'll look back at this podcast in 10 years and be like, I was talking about fractional ownership with MBS in Queen's Park, and now it's everywhere. That it will be part of your Revolut account, it will be part of your Hargreaves Lansdown account. You'll be able to own property without having
as much as you can own a tenth of a Bitcoin or something like that.
Bitcoin or any stocks and shares, or you can invest in startup companies through Kickstarter and all this sort of stuff. The only thing that I believe hasn't been cracked is real estate. And then absolutely we want to be the best. I mean, we want to be the most trusted partner. We want to be transparent with everything we do. We want to be open to scrutiny. So somebody should feel free to knock on the door and start thumbing through our files. And, I want to kind of share what we're doing, because I feel, A, as I said, the market is big enough, and B, I want us to build trust with the people we're buying property from, the people that we're allowing to invest in property. All of our clients, customers, peers, contemporaries I expect us to be the best. And on the point I was making before, we're not the best yet. We know we're not the best yet. There's loads of things we don't do. Parts of the site don't even work properly yet, but we're conscious of that, and we're on this journey where we build, measure, learn. So build something, give it to people, ask them for feedback, and then tweak it and get it right. And I guess what excites me about Tab and the way that I see it going is that will continue forever. And when that stops, I'll get bored and do something else.
But you're leaning towards a sort of legacy business with this one at the moment in your head?
I'm leaning towards genuinely not seeing. I've said to the guys, I've been working on this for years. This idea in my head, going back to my previous business, was like, why don't we get people to buy property in this way rather than lend against it? I've been through loads of different iterations, all different names, websites, ideas, investors, people I've been talking to about it for years. When the site finally went live, I said to people, right, we're at the start line. We've made it to the start. Let's take a second, realise we're here, and now it's down to us. There are businesses that I don't look upon. I'm not kind of looking at those businesses thinking I wish I was them, but they're doing a lot more than we are in certain aspects of the business. So I feel a lot like if we fail, it will be my fault rather than the market doesn't. I feel I take responsibility for the whole firm. If somebody does something stupid, messes up, does something wrong, then I'll be at the front of the queue saying, right, we fucked up, sorry, we'll fix it. And when I say, get something wrong, it could be something minor. We've had spelling mistakes in an email before, and people are quick to pick you up on that. It's fine. It's my fault. Whether I read it or not, or whether I am good at picking those things out, but it's my responsibility to ensure that we do things as professionally as possible.